Chapter 16. James. We spend the next few days at the beach. Derek is good on the dirt bike, so I asked to get him one, and he is in heaven playing on his with me. I wanted to get Roxy one too, but she said she couldn't drive one, so we got her a go-kart instead. She is getting better at driving, that is for sure. Me and Derek have become so close that he feels more like family than just a band member. And Brittany and Crystal seem to be getting closer. I have noticed that Crystal started wearing Dad's clothes to bed, and I think that is so cute. As I walk in the room, I see Roxy sitting on the bed doing school stuff. How come you never wear my clothes? I ask her and pout.
I don't know,
she says.
Are you asking because Crystal is wearing your dad's clothes?
She adds, and I lay on the bed and pout. Honestly, I never thought about it until now, so I guess it has a lot to do with that. I'm just being a baby. I say in a baby voice.
James, if you want me to wear your clothes, all you had to do is ask, sweetie. Honestly, I never thought about it until now. There is no other reason,
she says, and moves the computer to lay down with me. Michael. Me and Crystal have been getting closer ever since that night we both slept on the bed. We started sleeping next to each other after that. A few times I even woke up with my hand up her shirt. I thought she would be mad, but she wasn't. When she left to go with Brittany and the kids, I didn't think I would miss her, but I do. We text all the time, like me and Lisa used to. I am trying so hard not to think about what I used to do with Lisa, but sometimes that is hard though. Crystal isn't Lisa, but I have to stop thinking about just my shattered heart and also think of my son. He is still young and needs a mother in his life. James seems to be getting closer to Crystal and Derek too, and that warms my heart. Sitting here on a break, I am playing on my phone when I get a text from James. He used to never text me until Crystal and Derek came around, so that is another plus to them. I look at the picture he sent me and fucking hell. I read the text. Damn, Dad, you better thank Brittany because, damn. From over my shoulder, I hear Jacob. Thank my wife for what? He asks, and I pull up the picture. Damn, Ryder says, and I laugh, noticing all the guys are behind me, looking at my phone. Hey, if you don't want her, can I have her? Quinn jokes. Fuck no, I laugh out. We are leaving to head home, or close to home anyhow, like 2 hours away. But Bill is going to take a longer route to stop by the house and get the others. James said they had a ton of fun on their few weeks break, and that is great. When we finish out this tour, we will have a 4-month break from touring. We have a few interview things to do and a music video or two, but that will all be local to us, so a day or two away at most. Patrick was saying that he wants to get a photo shoot set up for Faith Allen too, and that would be great for the kids. Derek, I have loved getting to stay here with everyone. This is all still hard to believe. It still feels like a dream to me. Mom seems so happy, and I love that. She said her and Michael have been texting a lot. At first, I thought it was because of the picture, but I knew they were getting closer on the bus too, and talking more. Even sleeping in the same bunk together. When I talked to Mom about it, she said that they don't talk any more or less after James sent that picture, so I'm glad for that. I honestly don't think Michael would be that kind of guy to anyone. Brittany said that the guys are going to be stopping by the house today to pick us up, so that is cool, but I sure am going to miss this place. When we got here, Brittany had an office cleaned out and got a bed and dresser put in here. She kept saying sorry it was so small, but fuck, this room is huge to me. More space than I had, so I don't mind. I was just over the moon that she wanted to give me my own room here. I'm still getting used to the life they all live, and so is Mom, but this is great, and I love it. Mom was saying the other day as we sat on the beach that all this is because I had the guts to say hi to someone I have idolized for years and wanted to be so bad. Even before James started performing, he was known. I asked why that was, but he just says he doesn't know. I think his looks have a lot to do with it, because that boy could be a model easy if he wanted. Plus, there is pictures and videos of him practicing with the band. I don't idolize him losing his mom. I don't know what I would do without mine. He does seem to be getting closer to my mom, and that is great. They have this war thing going on with scaring each other. We think it is so funny. Even me, James, and Roxanne have gotten closer in the short time I have known them. I'm so lost in thought, I lost track of time until Mom comes in my room.
Derek, it is time to go, son.
Mom, I'm going to miss it here, I tell her with a sad expression.
Me too, but we will be back in a few months. And Brittany said there is a 4-month break before the next tour. There will be some small stuff, but it will all be local-ish.
She says with a laugh. What is local-ish, Mom? I laugh out as we walk out of the room, meaning the shows, music videos, and interviews are all here in California, so at most a day or two away from home for the guys. Patrick doesn't know for sure with us yet, but he is working on a few things. He does know we have at least one interview to do and maybe a show before the guys go on. James says, walking behind me, Dude, where is your shirt? I laugh out, noticing he doesn't have one on. Roxanne ran off with the last 3, so I gave up. He laughs, then goes downstairs. Hi, boys and lady, Michael says in the living room. Ready to go? He asks with a smile. No, I pout, and everyone laughs.
It's just a house.
Roxanne jokes. Maybe to you, but to me, it is a castle, I say, making everyone laugh again. As we walk on the bus, I stop by Bill and ask, Do you ever leave this bus? He laughs. Yes, I do, when these guys don't need a driver. And we all appreciate it, Dad, I hear, and spin around. Not everyone came from a rich family, Chris says with a smile.
Wait, Bill is your dad?
Roxanne asks, looking as confused as I feel. Yup. What, have y'all never asked?
Dad just said you got your place with the band off talent.
Roxanne says, puzzled. That he did. Now, on the bus, please, so we can leave, Jacob says, and we laugh as we finish walking on the bus. So what about the rest of you then? I ask as we sit. Those two started the band, hence the name, Ryder says. I went to the same school with the boys, and Quinn was in Patrick's office when we went in before our first tour. I rode with my dad on the bus for the first tour. I was road crew. One night, I was playing around with the keyboard because I was bored, and it was love at first sight. Ryder teases as he leans over and hugs Chris. Get the hell off! Chris laughs, and we all join in. Jacob stands and looks at me. We have a surprise for you, he says, and points to the back. So I stand and follow along with James and the 3 girls. Walking in the back, Jacob stops by the closet and pulls the curtain back. At the bottom, everything has been taken out and a bunk put there. They put a shelf in to divide the bunk and the rest of the closet. This was for you, but Ryder stole it. Jacob laughs and points behind me to the bunk that is across from James and Roxanne. So, that is yours. We weren't sure what you liked, so I put one of my pictures of a drum set in there and a picture of you 3. But if there is anything else you would like, just let me know. I start to cry. They really did this for me. I can't believe it. No, don't cry. I didn't want to make him cry, Jacob says, panicked, as the girls laugh.
Don't panic, baby. He is just super happy.
But he is crying, and I laugh. Thanks, y'all, so much. This means a lot. It's just a bed. he says, a little confused, and Chris chimes in, a bed to you, maybe.
Crystal, laying here in bed, I can't help but think of how happy and lucky we are. This group has taken us in like family so fast, it's hard to wrap my head around all of this. I'm so lost in my thought, I jump when Michael puts his arm over my stomach. I totally forgot he was laying next to me. I end up just laying here watching him sleep until I finally fall asleep myself. I am woke up from the feeling of a hand in my shirt. As I open my eyes, Michael is still asleep. I think this is just something he does. This isn't the first time. But I don't mind like I thought I would. I hear a soft moan leave his lips, so I smile as I whisper, "What are you dreaming about?" He doesn't answer, but he does start to massage my breast, and fuck, this feels good. After a few minutes of this pleasure, a soft moan falls from my lips. Michael opens his eyes and looks at me, then where his hand is under my shirt.
Shit, sorry,
he says, and pulls his hand out, looking embarrassed. So I start to pout. He just looks at me as his face changes from embarrassed to confused. I'm not totally sure what I'm doing, but I grab his hand from my stomach and put it back on my breast. I hope he doesn't get mad, but fuck, I want him to do that again. He is just looking at me shocked, but not moving his hand away. After a minute of just looking at each other, I set up and fight back the tears. I don't even know what I was doing anyways. His hand slides down my shirt to my hip as I set up.
Where are you going?
He stutters out. All I can do is choke out, sorry, and stand up. Before I get to the door, I feel strong arms around me, and I freeze.
What do you want?
He whispers, and lightly kisses my neck, sending shivers down my body as I stutter, I don't know. With a soft laugh, Michael sits on the bed, pulling me onto his lap. He moves my hair and kisses my neck again. Feeling his lips on me, I lose my mind. I let my head fall back onto his shoulder as he moves his hand back to my chest. Fuck. I want him to put his hands under my shirt again. Can I ask for that? I notice in my haze that Michael is getting turned on by what he is doing, so I slowly start to rock my hips on his lap, making him moan again. I turn my mind off and stand to turn around so I can straddle his lap. He has a sad expression, then a huge smile as I sit back down and start to kiss his neck. I feel the goosebumps on his skin as I snake my hands under his shirt. He puts his hands on my hips and starts to move, so I'm grinding on him again. I don't hold my moan as I pant out, fuck, Michael. Damn, this feels so good. I don't want him to stop. Being here with him, right now, I feel like a kid again.
I can do that.
He whispers in my ear and starts to kiss my neck again. I lift his shirt as he pulls back so I can take it off. After rubbing on my breast for a few minutes, he lifts my shirt as he softly says,
This is in the way.
So I say as I chuckle, yes, it is. As his lips find my peak nipple, I feel my release coming just by this simple touch. I start to unbutton his jeans and he lifts his head up to meet my eyes. I'm a statue. I have no clue if he wanted me to do this, but I get my answer when he picks me up and lays me on the bed. I only have on panties, since my shirt is on the floor, but I don't feel shy around this man. Slowly, way too slowly, Michael finishes with the zipper on his jeans and looks at me. Fuck, he is teasing me. Please? I whine out as my hand slowly goes to my panties and rubs. His eyes are glued to my hand. So, just to tease him more, I slide my hand into my panties and fuck, this is so hot with him watching me. Can I help you? I say in a sexy voice. He doesn't say anything, he just nods his head with a huge smile.
Take them off, please.
He manages to stutter. If you want them off, then you take them off. I say softly. He pushes his jeans to the floor, and I can see the bulge in his boxers. With his pants off, he crawls on the bed and kisses up my leg, sending shivers through me with every kiss. After he reaches my hip, he hooks his fingers in my panties and pulls them down my legs. I leave my hand covering my sex. I notice his eyes are still fixed on my hand as he leans down and kisses the top of my hand. He doesn't ask me to move my hand, but I do feel his fingers lightly rub under my hand, and fuck, this feels so good. I move my hand to his hair as he smiles. With my hand now moved, he kisses my sex as he slowly and very gently slides a finger inside of me. I grab a pillow off the bed and bite on it to muffle my sound as he starts to move his hand faster and suck harder on my clit. After a mind-blowing release, he pulls his boxers off and kisses up my body. When I feel his loss of contact, I open my eyes and see he is leaning to the side and opening a drawer by the bed. As he moves back over me, he softly asks,
"Are you sure?"
I can't find words, so I just nod and reach between us to his length. Slowly, I start to pump his hard dick.
"I will take that as a yes,"
he says, but doesn't move.
Crystal?"
he says, into the bend of my neck. Just hearing him say my name, to know this is me he is seeing, means more than he knows right now. After a few more pumps of my hand, he opens the condom and slides it on, as he slowly slides into my sex. Fuck, it has been so long, this hurts a little. I slowly open my eyes to see Michael is looking at me.
"I am in no rush. Whenever you are ready,"
he softly says. I don't answer him. I just try to slow my breathing.
"I can stop,"
he says. So I wrap my arms around his back, making him laugh.
Or not.
I start to move my hips and suck on his neck, making him moan.
Damn.
Just as he gets an amazing rhythm going, the door opens and I hear Brittany.
Really? Like father, like son.
As the door shuts, so I don't hear what else she says. I look at Michael, and he asks me,
"Do you want me to stop?"
I shake my head, and he smiles.
"Good,"
he says, as he finds that great rhythm again. I have had more releases in the past hour than in my whole life. I feel so tired. As he rolls off me, a thought comes to mind, and I laugh.
"What?"
he asks, as he pulls me close to him. I always wondered what was in that drawer, I say, still laughing.
"You never went through the drawers in here?"
No, I say, and kiss his chest.
"James. Hey bro, wake up. We have a show," I hear, and I so don't want to get up. "No." I tell the voice and roll over. He won't get up, I hear, and fuck, I want whoever that is to go away.
Hey prick, get up.
I hear my girl's voice and lift my head.
See, you just have to do it right,
she says to Derek, standing beside her. With a laugh, he says, "Hey, if I call him that, I'm liable to get hit." And I laugh. "Probably." "See?" Derek says, and walks off.
You missed it,
Roxanne whispers. "Missed what?" I ask her, confused.
Well,
she smiles and lays next to me.
Mom went to wake up Crystal to see if she wanted to go to the store with us, and found that she was, busy.
I still feel confused. Roxanne laughs and adds,
"Busy with your dad?"
she says, and runs her hand up my shirt. I just laugh and kiss my girl.
You and your dad are going to get it when you are both awake.
What? Why? I ask. Now I don't want to get up. Just then I hear Brittany yell,
Matthew, get your ass up!
I look at Roxanne. Is she yelling at my dad or me? But she just laughs.
Both? Come on, we have a show soon.
And Roxy walks to the front. As I climb out of bed, I see the door to the bedroom open. Dad sees me and asks, "What is she yelling about?" "No clue. Is she mad at you or me?" I ask, still confused. "Both," Ryder says, and climbs out of bed. "What did we do?" Dad asks, and I would like to know that too. No clue. Let's go find out, though. He says. You first. I tell my dad and point ahead of me. He laughs and walks to the front. Crystal is behind me with a huge smile on her face. Good morning, I ask her.
Great,
She whispers, making me laugh. At the front, Brittany is standing at the door.
I will not wake your asses up again.
She says, and I look at Jacob. Huh? Is all I say, and he laughs.
You two need to learn what a damn door lock is for.
Brittany yells, and I turn bright red, making everyone laugh, even Dad. To be honest, when you have a beautiful girl in your arms, the door is the last thing on your mind. Derek laughs out. Dad laughs and says, I'm with the boy, and walks off the bus. Me too. I laugh out and follow Dad. After our show, Derek asks me, can we go do something fun tonight? As we walk off the stage. Like what? I ask. I don't know. Bowling or something? He says, and Roxanne spins around.
Hey, that sounds fun.
Roxanne says, very excited. So I smile at her. When we get to Crystal and Brittany, can we go bowling tonight, Mom? Derek asks.
Yeah, Mom.
Me and Roxy say at the same time, making the girls laugh.
Are adults allowed?
Crystal asks. Hey, I'm not a kid. Marcus says behind us, and we all laugh. Yes, I say, then add, let's make it a family night.
That would be great.
Brittany says.